Gifts. Okay, now Curtis teased you a bit. This is the rechargeable oil mister. So if you pick up that beautiful, gorgeous, 3-quart saute pan, get this home. You have it in red, and then you have it in this blue, and that blue will match perfectly with the sea salt. So here's the blue, here's the red, and then we also have it in his famous stone gray. So I love that this is rechargeable, $29.95. It's only $5.99 to get home. This is so convenient, Chef.
Oh, isn't it so great? Now, look, I've actually got the oil in here. I've gone ahead and put vinegar in here. This is balsamic vinegar. Let me start with the vinegar. Here's a little caprese salad, right? Maybe you want to just use a little bit of that vinegar and oil. You ready for this, Dave? Come on down for me, big fella. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. See how fine that mist is? So I'm just putting a tiny little bit of that vinegar on there. And then next, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So again, you can just use just a tiny little amount, and I absolutely love that because it allows you to really control the amount that you've got. Have you got the paper there, Kenny, for me to show? Thank you, mate. I want to show you this stuff, right? We've all got this stuff, right? We've used this stuff before, these sprays. Have a little read of the ingredients. There's about 20 of them. I think there should be oil, but no, there's about 20 ingredients. Let me show you how this works. I'm going to go ahead and just pop this up here because this gives you a really good... See how this just very lightly mists out. Look, I'm a graffiti artist. I mean, here's the cool thing. You can go ahead and you can say, I want to do... This is the extra virgin olive oil, right? So you can use some of that beautiful oil. There's a little love heart for you, Debbie D. That's from me to you, my darling.
Oh, thank you, Chef Curtis. I miss you so much. I promise you I'm going to get to L.A. I'm going to get to your famous Gwen restaurant. I'm going to come to Four Stones, where you are right now, and we're going to party.
You have to.
This is so cool. I haven't seen anything like this, and this is exclusive to HSN. Right. If you're just joining us, $29.95, only $5.99. This is the last opportunity because Chef has no more visits. This is it. I get the pleasure to have the last visit with him. But talk about how convenient the oil mister is for someone who feels like they overdo it sometimes.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you look at your bottle of oil and you're like, where did all the oil go? The sad thing is it all went into your food because oil's great, and this is amazing quality oil. This is my extra virgin olive oil that we do have available for you. If I'm going to cook vegetables, for instance, maybe if you're going to go out on the grill, you know what I like to do? I like to dispense my oil. By the way, every 5 seconds, quarter of a teaspoon. That is all that it takes, right? So if you think about that, I've given that a really beautiful, that was probably 10 seconds, so I've used about half a teaspoon on that entire thing. Imagine if I was glugging it out. By the way, olive oil is actually quite expensive, right?
Sure.
Especially if you're using good quality stuff. Don't buy the cheap gear. You want to buy the good stuff. In fact, I've got my olive oil here for you. This is the box that it comes in. It is a gift pack, and there's 2 in there. Thanks, Kenny. There's the second one. So this is the Californian, this is the Aussie. I think there was 50 available in auto ship. It's $44. It is a beautiful, beautiful olive oil. But I, of course, use that sparingly because still, $44, it's not free, right? You want to make sure you're not overusing it or using too much. Maybe you want to use an air fryer. Let's say you want to get that beautiful golden brown on my panko breaded shrimp. Again, all I'm going to do here is go on through and use about a quarter of a teaspoon, so 5 seconds. 5 second sprays, a quarter of a teaspoon, and we're done. That's now ready to go in the air fryer. It's going to give us that beautiful golden brown, and that is what I love so, so much. Even steaks. I've got my filet mignon. I'm going to go ahead, give them a real quick mist. Again, 5 seconds. It's a quarter of a teaspoon. You can see it accumulating on those little petite fillets, right? These are those 2-ounce medallions. And you can see that right there. 5 to 10 seconds is going to give you a quarter to a half a teaspoon of oil. You can throw these straight on the grill, you guys. Absolutely simple and easy to cook, Rich. It's so, so easy to do, and that is what's so beautiful. Now, we've got it in the red, the grey, the turquoise, thanks, Kenny, and this is the This is that beautiful little cord that you just plug it on in and recharge it when you're ready, so it doesn't require a battery. Plugs in, that goes into USB, and away you go.
857-604. The red is always very, very popular. This is a way for you to control your oil, right? So that you don't overdo it. A lot of us are watching our curves. And I love that. I'm picking that up because I usually dump out too much oil. It's hard to gauge.